I've done that one. Man, I should go back, gain that speed up, and then just hit that one. I'll take it. I'm on North Road. Oh, nice. Boss. Alright, get off this road. We need to go over there. That's right. Oh, in for a gap. Get out of my way. Alright. Hey, another one that you can do with a plane or a boat that a boat wouldn't have access to. Dang it. Why? Why would you turn? Eat barrels. Again, we're going this way. Oh well. Really? Oh, oh, oh! That was close. since I'm not here, I'll just do this one. Or I'll put that last. You can do that. At the guardrail. Yep. Did I accelerate quicker on dirt? Can't tell. Is it necessary for me to cross in that exact spot? Bro, the rocks. I love how this always just takes you further away from missions. Yeah, but at least there's one right. Distance short. Okay. course. Why wouldn't I collide perfectly into it? Just you should be able to set multiple favorites like Fallout, like Fallout 4, where you have like three favorites per direction. I'd never make back the money in a decent amount of time. Luckily, I noticed this time. I jumped over that rock. Hey, I saved it. What? That's bull! No, you cheated me! That's not fair! Dude! Stupid. Of course. Stupid guardrails. Go away. Yes, I'm sure where to go, thank you. Okay, navigating through trees. Because of that, can't go fast or else I lose control and hit a tree. Just want to get to my destination. Can I please be upright again? It's so funny because when I first started playing, this is what I did before I started doing the taxi missions. And I really enjoyed doing these. And then for some reason, it just got really old. Probably because of all of the trees. Like, I would really, really enjoy doing this if not for all of the trees just absolutely everywhere. That make it impossible to just do anything for little to no money. It's like, it's so much more worthwhile to do taxi missions. Yes, just go over the guardrails. Yeah, just go through a tree. Thank you, navigation system. You're so helpful. Ah, yes, now you want me to go back off the road. That would have been helpful to know before I got to another set of guardrails. And if it's not the trees, it's being in the frickin' like mesa with, or here with rocks that you can't frickin' climb over. See how this would be annoying? So you have to reverse and go forwards and reverse and go forwards till you find the just right spot to get past what you're trying to get past. And it's gonna make me say profane things. It's just funny because I went to like really enjoying doing this because it was fun. Because like I'd hit like big jumps and stuff like that. Nope, I want to do the taxi missions. I look a raccoon. and 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 these always leave you in the middle of BFE. Like you're literally in the middle of nowhere. Like at least with like most taxi missions, unless you get a long one. But even sometimes with the long ones, you're usually left next to another mission you can do. With these, you're never left to another next to another thing you can do. And it's like I don't know. I just I kind of prefer to drive to things, not teleport everywhere. And like that's kind of part of the fun. Sorry, I was yawning. Um, but yeah, like that's kind of part of the fun. But like, damn, how long is this thing? Jeez. Yeah, but then it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'll do this. I don't know. It's just like you'd think there'd be like one thing that'd be like that would give what I know it seems like a weird thing to complain about, but this game is very balanced with how you make money. It's like what I was gonna say is you'd think there'd be like one thing that gives you an in proportionate amount of money to the amount of time it takes. That being like more money than the time it takes you to compared to other things. Like maybe this or something like that. But like and I mean technically but I mean that's the thing is that's the world record. If you look at a leaderboard no French, right? Let me see if I can go to 2. Oh, alright, place. That's that's 5. Is this it? Yeah, here's 2. Let me see. Yeah. Took me 5 minutes. So I mean still that's although that is about that's about what it takes me for it takes me just a tiny like just a little bit longer than that for a taxi mission, a very long taxi mission that's like uh, uh, a 9-minute cap or whatever. It takes me about like 6 minutes. And with a service vehicle, you get a bonus of you get the 12,500 plus I have the about 2.5 bonus 2.5% bonus in comfort points on money, and then I have a couple of parts equipped that also give me bonus money that probably add up to at least 5%. So I get around 13,500, and then I get a bonus of about 6,500 for having a service vehicle. So it equals about 20,000. So I get about that much for about the same amount of time doing a long taxi mission. So, well, it's just pretty balanced. And with taxi missions, I've done so many of them and gotten so used to them that I'm not really gonna be I'm not gonna have to restart it or anything. With these, I might have to restart or something because I make a major screw up, or I'm just not. I'm OCD and I'm not happy with how well I did. But yeah, like with races, like um, especially if they're ones that have like a lot of sharper turns. Like, let's see. Uh, Down might be okay, but still, the point is, a lot of the street races, and especially, I mean, point A to point B races, I'm perfectly fine with. I can most of them I can dominate. Point A, point A, point A to point B races, and rally raids I'm fine with. Those I find fun. Holy cow, how big is this one? Maybe the other ones are decent sized and I just never looked at how long they actually were. But yeah, like if I make a good enough screw up, everybody like blows straight past me, and now I can't make up the ground to get back past them, and I lose the race, and I don't get any of the money. And now I've wasted 3 minutes, whereas a taxi mission, I I may not get if I don't make it on time on the extra time, I may not get the extra like 6,500 for the service vehicle tip for the very long missions. But but if I'm but if I but I'm still going to get the money for completing it. Uh, Sorry, my brain's lagging. I'm still going to get the money for completing it anyway. The baseline money, uh, the like 12,500, which with the bonus ends up at like 13,500. So overall, time wise or efficiency wise, taxi missions are just kind of the better way to go when grinding money, it seems, or at least for me. Because, I mean, it's especially not skills, because, I mean, they don't give you, like, any money. But yeah, like, I mean, if you were able to consistently beat certain races, then yeah, it's probably a better, more consistent way of making a higher amount of money. Not by too much, but unless you upped the difficulty and you're able to consistently beat that, then yeah. But at lower difficulties, uh, taxi missions are still, with a service vehicle, are still basically the way to go. Sorry, I know I wasn't really doing much, and yeah, this is just kind of at the end of the video, and I'm sure no one's going to watch it, but I don't know. It's just one of those things that's kind of been on my mind that I don't know, just been puzzling out kind of since I've started playing. Yeah, like that does not look fun to me. Oh, plus they got you drifting around the plains. That's not fun at all. I don't know. Like I just really enjoy the free roam. I like any that's a funky little yoink. I just like any I like any game that has like a free roam mode, really. like in racing. Like one of my first, obviously not my first racing game, but one of my own first racing games that was mine was Forza. Whichever was like the first one, for the first Forza Motorsport to come out on um, Xbox One, whether it was 4 or 5. And of course, I loved playing that, but it doesn't have like a free roam. But then, obviously, Forza Horizon 4 or 5, whichever one it was, came out on the Xbox One, and I got that, and that was just so much fun. It, some of the best times, honestly, playing that. And it's just a lot of fun. Anything with like any racing game with a free roam that you can just drive around. That you can like that you actually get to use the cars that you buy. You know, like in things other than races. And so I don't know. So I've just really been enjoying this. It's a lot of fun, especially with the way that they have like the taxi missions and stuff like that. That one not might not be too bad. That's a bit of a sharp turn right there, and a little bit right there. Probably right there too. But other than that, it's not too terrible. That's not bad. But yeah, like I said, I've been having fun. It's it's just really enjoyable playing this. Which what's funny is I don't remember if it was the crew 1 or the crew 2 that my dad had gotten me for my Xbox um originally, but I still have it probably in the packaging. Like I just I mean I regret not playing it, but I never got around to playing it. And I mean I also I had friends that played it, and I don't know, I just never got around to playing it. And then my Xbox power cord died. Well, I think which happened first. Either my so two things happened. My Xbox power cord died, so I couldn't use my Xbox. And um my hard drive, my external hard drive that I kept all my games on, fried during a thunderstorm, I think. Uh, a power surge got it because I don't remember if we had it plugged into a power strip at the time. I think we did, and it still got fried. I don't know. But um but so I don't have like the data or like any of my games or any of the data for any of my games. I don't think like we were gonna take it in and see if someone could like to Best Buy or whatever, see if someone or Geek Squad, that kind of thing, and see if someone could recover the data or whatever. But we never ended up doing it, and I don't know. I think I just ended up. It was one of those things that I was like, I didn't really want to play all my games from scratch. Like that was all my that was all my stuff. Like all my stuff that I played since I was a kid, besides obviously the my Nintendo stuff, like the Wii and stuff like that, and my GameCube. But like me my me and my friends that I had over our games and stuff like that. Like oh, and then my Xbox One just like died. Um, it stopped working. It black screened of death. Um, I went to like finally booted up one time to. I think it was when my friend was over. I went to play Call of Duty Ghosts with him because that was I don't know I that was probably my favorite childhood Call of Duty Ghosts game. Never played the story. I never played the campaigns of any Call of Duty Ghosts games. Or I not. I never played the campaigns of any Call of Duty games. So I just played multiplayer and zombies, aliens, that kind of thing. And so I just enjoyed like having my friends over and we'd play. Obviously, the game was dead, so at at that point, so we'd just play like we'd always hook it up and play teams against a team of bots. And I mean, I don't know, it's fun. I like dual wielding 44 magnums. Um, but yeah, I think my friend was over. I finally had my friend over again after a while, and I went to boot it up, and it just, I mean, it turned on, but the screen was just black. Like it didn't do anything. And I don't know. There were like I think the first time I turned it on, I think you could, if I remember correctly, you could see that the screen was really dark and you could see like an error message on the screen, but I don't remember. But either way, the thing crapped out, and yeah. So, but I had like Xbox Gold for years, so I had a collection of games, as well as obviously many discs. But I don't know, just kind of memories, I guess. Don't know why I kind of devolved into that. I know literally nobody's watching at this point, but I don't know. Maybe someone's watching and maybe they can relate. Maybe we can talk about it in the comments. If you do, I'll definitely respond. Tell me how your day is going. Always glad to get comments. But yeah, I'll I'll stop. I'll shut up and stop blabbing and whatnot. Yeah, now. I'm sure this video is way too long now. Um, but yeah, thanks for watching. Um, see you guys in the next one. Peace out.